Well, I think the immediate problem for the next governor is, does he or does he not submit a plan? Okay, that's going to be a decision that he is going to have to make come May, June of 2016. So they'll only be getting out of the session of 2016 when they're going to be forced to make that decision. You know, there's a strong urging to just say stop. It's not happening, and it's not going to happen. And I trust that when reality hits us and we look at where we're at, we're going to say, we don't want a federally imposed plan, we want a state plan. And I'm hoping that both gubernatorial candidates, or who the governor ultimately is, will look at that reality and say, I understand where we're at. And it's going to be a tough decision. It's going to be a very, very difficult decision. But I think for the good of the state, we have to move forward, get beyond this, and recognize that greenhouse gas, like CO2, are going to be regulated. How do we do it in a mode that is Kentucky friendly?
Now, similarly, moving forward, what is the best advice you have for whoever is the next Energy Secretary?
Well, I'm not sure I'm going to give any advice there, because it might come back to haunt me. No, I think it's pretty clear. You just have to stay on top of the issues. You never know where the issues were. You know, one of the things that when I came into this position, I never anticipated the dramatic decline in natural gas prices and what it has done to the coal industry in the state. And I think that is a sombering note for everybody, whether you live in Louisville or you live in Hazard, Kentucky, or whether you live in Paducah, okay? Our coal fields are hurting. And it looks like it's a structural change. It's not a boom bust, it looks like it's a structural change. I never anticipated that. So you have to be ready and stay on top of the issues and be, first of all, thinking about what's best for Kentucky, what's best for our citizens. And if you're guided that way, it'll work out very, very well. But just recognize that the day that you enter is going to be very, very different than the day 6 months from now when something hits you between the eyes that you didn't anticipate.